Welcome to the Bandano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. The WNBA and the players within this league are not ready to be treated like professional athletes. For too long have they been able to hide in their little bubble, sit by themselves in their own little safe space, shielded from true sports conversation, true sports fandom, that now that the fandom, the conversation has finally arrived, they are so taken aback, they are calling it toxicity. Fans cheer, fans boo, and that's toxicity. Fans say good things, fans say bad things, and that's toxicity. Fans critique players, fans criticize how players play, and that's considered toxicity. And Napheesa Collier, on her most recent appearance on a podcast with Sue Bird and Mega Rapinoe, she reaffirms the belief that many newcomers to this league has had, that these players are just not ready for the spotlight to be shined on them. But before we get into that, we have these two ladies talking about DeWanna Bonner getting booed. Another example that this league isn't ready for true sports fandom. In the MLB, in the NFL, in the NBA, a player returns, they get booed, we move on. A player demands a trade, gets traded, comes back, gets booed, and we move on. But here in the WNBA, this is a new concept. This is a foreign idea. So we need to harp on this DeWanna Bonner getting booed mercilessly situation, and we need to offer our think pieces and opinions, and the opinions couldn't be further from reality.
DeWanna Bonner returns to Indiana and is met by boos. Kalia Copper called it distasteful. There was a lot of conversation around this. What are your thoughts when you see this vet, this like legend in the game, going out there and being booed?
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I get it. She left Indiana. But she also left Phoenix at one point, and now she's back. And Indiana getting a little hurt over this, a hurt heart space when she didn't contribute very much. She wasn't there for a very long time. And it just seemed like for both parties that it wasn't a good fit. I don't really know why we booing sis. You know what I'm saying? Indiana.
I know why we booing sis. Sis, I know why we booing sis. We're booing sis because she quit on the team. Is there any more of a reason that these people need? Does it not get through their thick skull that she quit on the team and therefore she is more than deserving of a cold-hearted welcome when she comes back to Indiana? Not only did she quit on the team, she robbed us blind. Money that we paid to DeWanna Bonner, we could have utilized elsewhere to sign another player that was worth some cha-ching, cha-ching. So not only did she quit on the team, quit on our team, but she also sacrificed a roster spot while still being on the team. Then she hinders the front office's ability to go out and sign another player that can be a benefit to the team because we don't have as much money left over since we gave it all to her. Are we okay over here? Are we all right?
Still doing all right. In a playoff position. I think they figured out their rotations, which was huge and was not happening when Bonner was there. So I don't know. It couldn't be me. I think athletes know they might get booed. It just wouldn't.
She was only here for 9 games. We didn't even have the ability to figure out a rotation with her because she was here such a short amount of time. And in that short amount of time, she did so much damage that Sophie Cunningham was talking about the locker room being different islands scattered around the room like a high school cafeteria. Come on.
Wouldn't have been something that I did. And I think it's also fair that Ka stood up for her current teammate.
Yeah, put some respect on DB's name, okay? She's a veteran in this league. She has accomplished so many things, and she made a decision for herself that has panned out for her and for Indiana. So put some respect on her name. Don't boo her. I wouldn't be the one either.
She made a decision for herself. The realities of the real world. I know that was worded horribly. Sometimes we make decisions that we later end up regretting. And do you know what part of being an adult is? Dealing with those decisions and making the best out of them. Not quitting. Seeing it out, finding the positive, finding the other end, fighting through that tribulation to get to the benefit. Too often do people see adversity and they flounder. They run into the first wall that they have ever run into. They have no idea how to deal with it, so they quit. They're a starter their whole entire career. They get replaced by Lexi Hall. So instead of fighting to get that spot back, instead of practicing to get that spot back, instead of sitting down with Coach White, hey, how do I get my spot back? How can I contribute? You quit. You go somewhere else to be with your boo thing over there in Phoenix. And Twitter let these two ladies have it. Couple of clowns, clearly not qualified to have this conversation, don't know anything about sports. Embarrassing. Shout out to Drake. She deserved to be booed for quitting the season on a max contract and forcing herself off the team so she could go to Phoenix. That's a great point there. She didn't only request a trade. She said, I only want to be traded to that team. I only want to play with my hubby. I only want to go over there, further handcuffing the Indiana Fever. Because if we know that as the public, then I know the teams knew that. And if teams knew that, why would they offer deals for a player they know doesn't want to be there to begin with? If the Seattle Storm had DeWanna Bonner, oh, we could go trade for her. Oh, but she really wants to play in Phoenix. I'm not even going to offer anything worthwhile for a player who's going to come here being disgruntled. Let's move on. Napheesa Collier. Every time Fee speaks, it hurts me, man. It hurts me. Every time she just proves that not only her, but the players within the league are just so separated from reality, just so insulated from what real sports conversation is like, what real fandom actually is. Let's take a listen, shall we?
You know
It's
what?
just like
Sorry,
kinda
not to
wild.
interrupt you. You know what is kind of surprising and disappointing, honestly? It is getting so
She literally cut off Megan Rapinoe to get this victimhood out there. This is the league, by the way. Let me just stop this conversation so I can confess how much of a victim I've been. Oh yeah, you made a great point, but hold on. Let me just can I trauma dump, as the kids would say? Yeah, Fee, go ahead, trauma dump.
You know
It's
what?
just like
Sorry,
kinda
not to
wild.
interrupt you. You know what is kind of surprising and disappointing, honestly? It is getting so toxic, I feel like, in our league with a lot of the fans going back and forth. Like, basketball and sports are supposed to be so unifying, and it is so toxic. Like, every game, just it's like hatred out there towards other.
Yeah, unifying. My fan base is unified. Your fan base is unified. My locker room is unified. Your locker room is unified. My fan base doesn't fuck with your fan base. I'm an Eagles fan. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Redskins. Fuck the Giants. And fuck everybody on their team. That's being a sports fan. That's being a sports fan. Sorry, it is what it is.
Players, and not just like Angel and Caitlin, like that they are the OGs where people will get so
Yeah.
like polarizing with, but it's with everyone, and people are just so nasty on there, and it's like we are playing a game, and you are saying hateful things about players. Like,
You suck. Oh my gosh, that's so hateful. You can't make a layup. Oh my gosh, how dare you say that? That's what she's talking about. Only maybe 5 players in this league actually deal with like toxicity coming from fans, but that's fans being fans. Keep that in mind. Only 5 players probably deal with that. As for the other 157 of them or whatever the number is, come on, man. These fans can't pick these ladies out of a lineup. Stop it. Stop it right now, Fee.
like I don't know, that has been like really surprising. I feel like we're trending in a really bad spot with that.
The spot that you guys are trending in is you're on the precipice of being considered real, of being respected as a league, of actual having eyeballs pay attention. And what happens? You guys don't want the eyeballs to pay attention. You want to get paid like they're paying attention. But in reality, you want to sit in your safe space. You want to sit in your comfort zone. Here, I got an idea for you, ladies. Get off Twitter. Oh, crazy concept. I got an idea for you. Get off the internet. Ooh, crazy concept. Stop listening to the outside noise. Ooh, crazy concept. Like the professionals in the other sports do. Stop feeding into the nonsense like professionals in the other sports do. But the ladies within the WNBA are so bought into drama, they're so invested into the gossip around this league, they can't help themselves. So they see it all day, every day. They'll take two fans interacting in typical fan manners and say, oh my gosh, this is so toxic over here. Back when 46,000 people were watching it, all 46,000 were fans of everybody. They were all fans of everybody. Everybody was locked arms. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. And now they're starting to break up into sections. No, this is my fan base and we rock with this. No, this is my fan base and we rock with that. And these ladies just don't understand. They just don't understand. You want your league to grow? This is what comes with it. WNBA players are not ready for the popularity they're reaching right now. It happens to every popular sport now. I suggest they quit, retire if they can't handle it. Wait till she finds out what NBA players go through. Yeah, wait until she finds out. WNBA players are confusing hate with regular sports fandom. Rooting against specific players is part of sports. This idea you have to love and root for every player in the league is absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't agree more. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.